Hey everybody, it's Debbie O'Neill, and I have a surprise for you, or rather, Cricut has a surprise for us. They are releasing a January 2018 Cricut Digital Mystery Box tonight, and I'm going to show you what's in it. This is digital mystery boxes means that there's no physical content that gets shipped to you. It is digital and will be added to your Cricut.com account in Design Space after you make your purchase. You would just need to log out after you make your purchase and log back in to Design Space, and you should be able to find your images. So let's see what's inside this one. This box is only $29.99. It has a retail value of $79.84, and it is super awesome. Let's go take a look at it. It's 16 different fonts. We are always looking for more fonts, right? So these are 16 different fonts. We're going to talk about them real quick. So the first one is BioFreeze, which is kind of an interesting, more of a funky, kind of more modern looking font. It would look really good on boy pages or things like that. Then there's Babette, and Babette is a nice little kind of like a hand script font. And then there's one called Chicken Scratch, which I thought was hilarious. And Chicken Scratch is just what it sounds like. It looks kind of like it's scratched on there. And then there's Sailor Tattoo. Then there's Flip Flops. Flip Flops looks very free form. Makes you want to think about summer and kicking off your flip-flops, and we're all thinking about summer months already, right? Because in January it's been a rough winter already. Anyway, so then there's Girly Stencil, and Girly Stencil is very pretty, kind of swirly font. Then there's High Tide, which is a nice font that would be good for a lot of different purposes. It's kind of multi-purpose font. And then there is Little White Lies. So, it's a nice, also, again, another one that looks like a hand scripted font. Then we have Rusty, and also another versatile font you could use for lots of things. And then there's Rosalind, and I'm going to say this wrong, I'm sure. It's Agincourt Tom, I believe is what it says. And it, of course, looks more old world, old style type font. Then there's Bendigo, which is kind of a very interesting stylized font. And then this one, I'm sure I'm going to say this wrong. It says Carbaga Cursiva. Okay, so it's a very interesting font as well. If you're looking for something that's more kind of cutting edge, it almost looks like something you would write with a calligraphy pen. And you know Cricut sells those, right? And then we have this one, which I think is a really beautiful font. And again, another interesting name one, Zaragoza. Okay, so that one's a really pretty font. And then you have Tiger Rag, which is an interesting handwritten looking font. And then we get to Margarita, and she's beautiful and swirly and very feminine type font. So those are the 16 fonts that are in the January 2018 Cricut Digital Mystery Box. They're $29.99, and then you will own these fonts and be able to use them in Design Space. Now, I'm going to give you a link for if you want to purchase this. I appreciate you using and supporting me by using my link. I get a little bit of money from Cricut, and it doesn't cost you anything extra, so I will be providing that. If you are a Cricut Access member, you do get an additional 10% off when you make your digital mystery box purchase. But I wanted to tell you guys something else, okay? Let me see if I can grab it over here. There it is. Okay, so Cricut Access. So some of you guys have also been asking me, since we're talking about fonts tonight with this digital mystery box launch, I wanted to point out a few things for you guys. Cricut has this membership plan where you will pay a monthly or yearly fee, depending upon which option you pick, for you to have access to 3 different types of membership in Design Space. The first one is called Cricut Access Fonts. So if you are someone who you import a lot of images all the time, but you would like to have fonts available at your fingertips in Design Space without having to go through the process of finding them and uploading them from other sites, then the Cricut Access font membership may be the one that you need, because you get access to all 370 plus fonts, including exclusive fonts that Cricut releases only for the Cricut Access font members. And then you also and that one is very reasonably priced. It's $6.99 billed monthly, and which ends up, if you pay for it yearly, it's only $59.88. Okay, so that means it's $5 a month. So that's pretty reasonable for having fonts at your fingertips. So that's the Cricut Access font membership. Then there's the Cricut Access Standard membership, which I think is what probably most people have. And this gives you not only all of the fonts in Design Space, but it also gives you access to all the images, including exclusive ones that Cricut gives us. It does not give you access, though, to any licensed images. So you don't get access to Disney and some of the other licensed designer images, but you do get access to everything else. And you get 10% off on all your digital purchases, and you get 10% off on all your physical purchases. And this is only $9.99 a month if you have them bill you monthly, and you can start and stop these subscriptions at any time. The yearly cost is only $95.88 if you have them if you have them just charge you one time for the year, okay? Or you can set it up so it's $9.99 a month you get billed. So whatever your budget allows. But then they have Cricut Access Premium, and Cricut Access Premium is the full package, is what they say, and it gives you all the fonts, all the images minus the exclusive licensed images, but it gives you 50% off of your digital purchases, and those would be individual digital purchases. It wouldn't be like with the mystery box, you wouldn't get 50% off for this digital one. It means when you buy individual images in Design Space, okay? And then you also get 10% off any physical purchases, so we're talking about product here, right? Like, you know, paper and blades and mats and all that stuff. And this is only billed annually, but it is billed annually. You get all of this, and it's still only $9.99 a month. So those are the three levels of the membership access, and I wanted to point that out to you, and I will give you a link directly to this in the Cricut shop. And if you want to get a membership, let me know, ask questions if you have any. But if you use my link to make that purchase, I also get a little bit of feedback from Cricut, a little feedback from Cricut is what I meant to say. So I appreciate you using my link if you're going to go ahead and sign up for Cricut Access. We have a lot of new Cricut members. Welcome. And so I wanted to just kind of review what this Cricut Access thing was, because everybody's always asking me about it. All right, so let's get back to it. This is the January 2018 Cricut Digital Mystery Box reveal. So the Digital Mystery Box was $29.99, and it is those 16 fonts in Design Space. All right, thanks a lot. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I will talk to you later. The links to purchase will be in the description of the video. Bye.